Hello, and welcome to another entry in the Thought That Counts podcast. Today, I'm going to be discussing the law enforcement system, cops, and the prison system, just a little bit. So, what's the problem? What's the problem here with cops? I don't understand why they're even here. First of all, who came up with this system where we have swaths of people walking around with guns and they just have inherent, eminent authority over any other person in society? How does that work? How do we make this work? Huh? Who came up with this? I think it's a bad idea. I think it's a very bad idea. And honestly, I think the fact that we've had so many innocents slaughtered at the hands of these people, I think it should be pretty apparent to everyone else too. Now, I don't think I'm the only one that sees some kind of controversy here. I really can't be. I really can't be the only person that understands that maybe there's something wrong with having all of these authority-drunk, conservative bureaucrats with mommy issues running around with guns, fulfilling all of their most extravagant fantasies of enforcing their will upon other people. Do you think that's a healthy system? Do you think that's good for us? Do you think that's what's going to help society move in the right direction? I'm not sure. I'm really split, actually. I don't think it's clear what my opinion is. Maybe we need to keep talking about this. But what I do know is that every time I see someone get pulled over on the interstate for speeding, it unleashes a rage from within me that I knew not of. I did not know it existed. The fiery pits of hell could not contain the rage that I feel when I see cops handing out speeding tickets. I mean, a speeding ticket? A ticket for what? Going a little faster than the speed that was posted on a piece of sheet metal beside the road? Who cares? Who cares about this nonsense? Cops, they have too much power. They have far too much power. We don't need people running around with guns imposing their will upon us. What we need is a lack of accountability from our government. You see, what I'm talking about is more of a Wild West situation where there might just be like a sheriff who hangs out at the saloon drinking all day, and if something gets really crazy, he'll step in, he'll pull his gun out, and he'll shoot one person. He'll shoot the person that's causing problems, and then he'll go back to drinking. That's the world I want to live in. Doesn't that sound beautiful? Doesn't that sound gorgeous? I can't imagine a better place to live than a place in which the one most trustworthy and reasonable person in town is the only one who has the power to arrest people. Just that one person, right? Enemies come and robbers will invade the bank and then somebody pulls a gun out. The sheriff intervenes, he blows their head off, and then everything kind of just calms down again. And it's fine again. Everything's just fine. Doesn't that sound nice? Isn't that peaceful? Doesn't this sound like a peaceful life? Just a beautiful, peaceful way to live. I think it does. I think it sounds great. And furthermore, what is going on with our prison system? You know, I was reading across the amendments to the Constitution. I was reading the Constitution yesterday, and I realized that the 13th Amendment is pretty clear. in what it says about our prison system. The 13th Amendment, I've got a picture of it on my phone. Hold on a second. I've got it right here. Just hold on a second. Just be patient, everybody. Just be patient and wait. Just wait a second. I'm getting it ready right now. Okay, I've got it in front of me. In 1865, ratified on December 6th, the 13th Amendment abolished slavery in the United States and provides that, quote, neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as a punishment for crime, whereof the party shall have been duly convicted, shall exist within the United States. Do you hear that? Do you hear what I just said to you? Did you understand what I just said? Involuntary servitude and slavery are only allowed in the United States of America as a punishment for crime. That's what our prison system is. That's what it is. That's what it's been. Now, I know this might come as a shock, and I know that some of you may have already been aware of this. And some of you who might have already been aware of this, or maybe you weren't already aware, you might think that, like, well, what's the big deal? What's the big deal? I don't think I'm the only one who would say that slavery is bad, right? I mean, can we come to some reconciliation there that maybe slavery's wrong across the board? Maybe we shouldn't let it exist at all? Maybe we shouldn't support it in any form. And maybe anything resembling slavery should just be removed from our system. Can we come to a resolution on that? I mean, God, you break a rule and you're a slave now. You're a slave. You're a slave. You agreed to it. You agreed to these terms when you were born here. That's what happened. You knew the rules. You knew we could make you our slave when you speed on the highway. Going a little too fast? You're my slave. Get back in there, you slave. I mean, for God's sake, how do we let this go on? How do we let this continue? We can't. That's the answer. We can't. We cannot allow it to continue to happen under the roof of my children. I swear on my ancestors, I shall destroy this system. I shall behead those who are responsible for this. I will not allow it any further. No more. But I guess all I can really do is try not to piss off any cops. Because I definitely don't want to become a slave. So maybe my best bet is just to lay low for a while. Maybe that's the lesson here. I mean, otherwise, I wouldn't be able to keep doing this kind of crap for you guys. I mean, right? I wouldn't be able to keep making podcasts. I wouldn't be able to do any of this stuff. No more YouTube. No more online. No more interwebs. No more. No more. God be with you, truly. You stay safe out there, and you do what you have to do, and you don't let any of those stinking bureaucrats get in your way. You don't let them tell you what you should be paying on your insurance premiums. You don't let them boost those premiums. If you let them boost those premiums, it's not going to be good. You're going to be paying more every month. Don't let it happen. I think that's all I've got for you today. But it's been great hosting one more episode for you. And I hope you have a good time. Cheers.